The Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria inaugurated Engineer Funmi Ojelade, a manager currently manufacturing at the Nigerian Security and Meeting PLC, as its 16th president. The momentous occasion was attended by the governor of the state of Osun, heavily represented by Deputy Chief of Staff of the governor, Prince Abdul Adeyoju Binuyo, wife of the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Engineer Eberin Otuaro, the National President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Babagana Mohammed, the current Registrar, Engineer Professor Joseph Odigre, and MD CEO of the Nigerian Security and Meeting PLC, Mr. Abbas Umar Masanawa, amongst other dignitaries. In his remark, the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Babagana Mohammed, expressed his confidence in the new president, Engineer Funmi Ojelade, and assured his full support to the association.
FNSE, the incoming president with small p of APWEN, has climbed the ladder of leadership within the engineering cycle quite fast. As we all know, nothing good comes easy. Therefore, her predecessors can be explained against the backdrop of her hard work and dedication to the ideals of NSE and APWEN. I have no doubt in my mind at all that as president of APWEN, she will put all her knowledge and experience to bear in moving APWEN to the next level. And in the drive for the growth of engineering, we will look forward to a very powerful tenure for you, and you can rest be assured that we will offer you full support at the headquarters.
Chairman of First Bank of Nigeria, Mrs. Ibukun Awushika, who was the guest lecturer on the day, called for engineers in the country to use their skills and training to aid in restructuring of society and urged engineers to make the profession more attractive.
Because you are skilled, your mindset, your education, your discipline, your approach, your eye for detail, your understanding of the importance of process working is also extremely useful to institution building. It's used to management processes. It's useful in administration. It's used in the process of governance. It's how that mindset is taken out of your technical work into the field of life. That's where I want to challenge you today. Because I'm not the engineer that's going to come and talk to you about your engineering. But my hope is that I can challenge you to think of how, even though you're trained as an engineer, you become a bigger composite part of using the innate learnings of your engineering training to restructure a society that needs structure, to rebuild a society where system needs to work, to rebuild a society where the process of governance requires discipline, to build a society where things must work in a certain way, especially since we have people who are trained in a way where they have the capacity to influence the society like that.
The governor of the state of Osun, through his representative, Prince Abdul Adeyoju Binuyo, charged APWEN to continue in their crusade of encouraging young females in becoming future engineers.
Distinguished members of this association should strive to mentor the younger professionals in the interest of the engineering profession and the nation at large. We should encourage our young girls to take interest in engineering. You have all put the stereotype, you've put a lie to the stereotype that engineering is the exclusive preserve of men. You therefore owe it a duty to build an army of girls who will take over from you and possibly dominate the engineering profession like you are doing today.
The high point of the event was the swearing in of the new president and the ceremonial transfer of the symbol of authority from the immediate past president, Engineer Felicia Agubata, to the new president, Engineer Funmi Ojelade.
To serve as the president of the association
of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, APWEN.
Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, APWEN.
Engineer Funmi Ojelade reinstated a commitment and stated what she hopes to achieve in her tenure as president.
Well, by the time I finish, I expect that what we have done in the past 2 years, I'll be able to improve on it by, for example, the girls from the inventive buildings that we have done. We would like to continue to mentor them to make sure that we don't lose the vision of becoming female engineers. We would also like to start a program whereby we can have young engineers and graduating students to be able to meet the skills that are required in the industry, capacity building essentially, the kind of mentoring program. So by the time I finish, I want APWEN to have not just been a Nigerian organization, but to be a multinational organization.
Other high points of the events were the special recognition and award presentations to outstanding individuals and the presentation of cash prize and awards to female engineering students who emerged winners of Invented, Innovate Challenge.
As the winner of the competition of the theme called Solid Waste for Social Good, I congratulate the Alpha team. There's a cash gift for the first prize position of 250,000 naira presented to the team. Congratulations.
I will say a very big thank you, but then they have really tried, they have really brought us the boldness in us. Initially we are feeling that we cannot do this, but actually they proved to us that we can do it.